We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got... Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Moving up for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the White Sox will have his terrific wheels at first to contend with right out of the chute. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Batting second, the right fielder,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Luis Arias. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada has it. One there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is standing in. Luis Robert. It'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis.
Here it comes.
Robert.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Line drive base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman.
At the plate, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Adam Engel will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Now the 2-0. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. In comes Kepler. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Hit hard to short. Gonzalez is there. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And the count will be full. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! Josh Donaldson digging in now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. This pitch is popped up. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Anderson.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Coming to the plate now, Brent Rooker, and he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. And that's in there for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Mazzara is there, and he'll bring this one in. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. To short. Anderson brings it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So digging in now, Max Kepler 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit sharply on the ground. Anderson picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. Striding forward now is the DH, Zach Collins, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A ball and a strike now. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So striding forward now, Adam Engel. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way to the left side, but it's well foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The second baseman, Danny.
Here's the first pitch to him. Danny Mendick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder at the track, the wall, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The next 3-2. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And right away he's baffled by the breaking ball that time. It's strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
The third baseman, Yoan.
So here's Yoan Moncada. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Digging in to try it again, Luis Arias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. First pitch of the at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Grounder down the line at third. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Moncada gloves it, and that's the second out. The next twin up, Josh Donaldson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-3 ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Fouled off. The 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. Mendick waits on it, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. 2-2.
Hey, you'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the White
Into the box now,
The
Zach
designated
Collins. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sox.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Astudillo goes to get it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Keuchel will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Minnesota.
Striding in, Brent Rooker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rooker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazara's going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping up to the plate, Byron Buxton. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored back in the first. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now back. Right fielder.
Into the box now, Max Kepler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Adam Engel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Fernando Romero enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
One and two now. He waits. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Romero, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One and two now.
2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Luis.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Miguel Sano, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. In the air, out to right. Mazara's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 now. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Shortstop, Tim.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-1. Count 1-0.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in once again, Yohan Moncada. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here.
Shoot. Threw it right past him. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Ready now, Williams Astudillo. No hits to this point. Hard hit ball to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, the left fielder.
In now, Brent Rooker. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
To second for one. Relay to first in time. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Zach Collins. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Sano backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now batting, Nomar Mazara. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chopper to short. Gonzalez is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Adam Engel. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready once again, Byron Buxton. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses low and away. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1 home.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Arias. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Liner toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. So now to the plate, Miguel Sano. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Stepping in, Danny Mendick comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Second baseman, Danny Mendick.
First delivery to him on the way. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Now in the box, Jose Abreu. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eloy Jimenez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
At the plate now, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Alex Colomé comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He went down on strikes last time up. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In the past against Alex Colomé. Smoke toward the hole. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Jorge Polanco will come on now and pinch run here. In there, no balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Jake Cave will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And he is in there. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Eddie Rosario will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he takes ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rosario hits a little over the 270 mark. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Chicago